And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3-6. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. And it's Hero in at the point. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now, Hero trains the three-pointer. Hero's got the first points up on the board here for the Heat.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Randall against Adebayo. And good that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Ware with it, defended by Gobert. Hero kicks to Ware. Off target with his three. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Fader on the way. That misses off the backboard.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Hero goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Edwards inside, guarded by Powell. Good work there as it goes.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall against Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Randall finds McDaniel. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. In the corner, Powell with it. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Randall. The shot's good.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Outside, Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 11 points.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Has to Gobert. Outside Conley. Randall dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. Powell for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Randall passes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniels.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Hero following the bucket by the Timberwolves. From past the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Wiggins. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Randall against Adebayo. Randall no good. The Heat leading by 3. Powell the pass to Adebayo. Powell sets a screen for Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Over to the left wing. Conley inside the line, and the wing jumper offline. Miami's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mitchell's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard Tyler Hero said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. finds Mitchell. And a wide open look for Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 17.
A short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Reed. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the Heat with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen on it. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's McDaniel. The shot missing. Great defense at time from Jaquez. Outside, Hero. Back to Jaquez. Reed against Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Give it up for your Heat High Squad.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Norman Powell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Shannon passes to Reed. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Hero passes to Adebayo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Here's Shannon. Reed in the post. Adebayo on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler to Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Here's Shannon. And Reed has it in the corner. Here's DiVincenzo. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Miami leading by 13. But 3. Hero, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Launches it. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Miller grabs the miss.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
DiVincenzo passes to Shannon. Pass to Reed. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
There's Hero with the 3. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And here is Powell. Following Julius Randle's 3, Powell kicks to Rozier. Mitchell in the corner. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Clark. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. In the corner, Powell with it. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Rozier. Over in the corner, Jaquez traps in the tray. Jaquez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Shoots the 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Jovic. of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And just over 6 feet, Rozier plays bigger than that height. He has that great underdog mentality, fighting through the foul.
The Heat shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Mitchell. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in for Clark. So Timmy's listed at 6'1". Terry Rozier, though, plays bigger, wouldn't you say?
Well, no doubt about it, Kevin. He's athletic and he's very tough. When his shot is falling, he can be difficult to stop.
Three-pointer, Randall. Wiggins with the rebound. The Heat leading by 12. That's to Rozier. Back to Wiggins. Here's Hockey. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Goes up on the wing. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Rozier. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Reed. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
And Miami has possession, leading by 12. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Powell. Here's the screen. Here's the three. Jovic, no good. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jaquez.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Rozier. Both free throws good from Randall. The Heat leading by 10. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Randall no good. The Heat shooting 44% from the field in the second. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
For Miami, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Wiggins. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Adebayo. following the basket by Julius Randle. Adebayo down low. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Inside, Randle. And the lead is down inside single digits. Randle's got 15 points.
And this is how Randle likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Powell against Edwards. Here's Jovic. Plays it up off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugger.
Edwards gets it done inside.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Here's Mitchell. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Rozier. Miami no good on that time either. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. He has yet to score. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
There's Hero with a three.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Kevin, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Hero. And Edwards with the stuff.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Miami leading by 4. Here's Rozier. He's got 10. Outside, Hero. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
And for the Heat, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside, Rozier. Over Conley. And it's Rozier missing. And for for the Timberwolves, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Marquez against Randall. Randall is doubled. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Outside Rozier. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Rozier's got 12 in the game.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here comes the dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
A different look for Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Norman Powell subbed in for Rozier. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Has to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here is Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Sinks the triple. Adebayo's got 13.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
1:25 left in the first half. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And so here is Miami following the 3 by Minnesota. Conley against Hero. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
.41 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley kicks to Edwards. A shake. Edwards loves it in there. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside, Adebayo. Powell finds Hero. And again, it's Miami with a three.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Hero. And again, it's Minnesota converting. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
62. The Timberwolves. 62.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Minnesota shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Higgins in the front court along with Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Powell. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And here is Hero. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Lets it go from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. To the paint. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Adebayo. Powell finds Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
That's good from Hero. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really... Oh, he flew in there.
Wow.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Hero with it. Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Powell, the pass to Ware. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards inside. Powell on it. Great D that time from Powell. Here are the Heat now. Stolen by Michael Conley. And they're moving it up. Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Pass to Adebayo. Edwards against Powell. Three-pointer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Over in the corner, Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Miami no good on that time either. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Randall kicks to Conley. Edwards against Powell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Powell with it. No good on the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Hero gets to Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Down low. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Powell. To the inside. Gobert, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Powell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Hero. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. For the 3, it's good from long range. Heroes got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Out to Conley. Now here's McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here is Powell. He has 7. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wiggins against Randall. It's to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. Fires it up. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Heat trail by 8. Hero with it. Conley picks him up. And here is Powell. Back to Hero. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
to Conley. Shoots over Hero. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Heat shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. They could use a bucket, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Miami trailing. Now here's Powell. 7 points in the game. Outside, Hero. A three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Pass to Edwards. Launches a three. Edwards with confidence.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
You know what time it is, you fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Mitchell, he's good in for Miami. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shannon's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Powell outside. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Where? And again, it's the Heat missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside, Edwards. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Hero kicks to Powell. Pass to Mitchell. There's the pick. Will it go? Powell for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall passes to Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Edwards can't hit.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Timberwolves leading by 11. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Shannon, no good.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to Powell. Ware kicks to Hero. Back to Ware. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Heat trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Ware passes to Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 11 points here in just the second half. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Is checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. .136 left to play in the third. To Shannon from outside the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Now DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Mitchell. 55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Shannon. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Timberwolves passing it around. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Jovic passes to Hero. Mitchell in the corner. To stop the run. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Clark in at the small forward position.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside Rozier. Now Adebayo. Over Reed. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Rozier with the steal. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jovic. Now Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Now Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. That's good by Shannon.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Adebayo. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shannon's got 14 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Rozier kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Clark. Sinks the three-pointer.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
All right, Heat fans, get loud and show some love for your Heat squad.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
The Heat trail by 18. Rozier looking around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Rozier against Edwards. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Khalil Ware is checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Davion Mitchell. Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Clark. Timberwolves leading by 18. Here is Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the middle. Rozier kicks to Ware. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. A good-looking shot from the wing. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Wiggins taking the initiative there.
Edwards against Jaquez. Pass to Dillingham. From outside, off the mark. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. Now Ware. Defended by Gobert.
Nice unselfishness in the screen and roll. Wiggins demonstrating a willingness to get it to his teammates.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Dillingham, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Inside, shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Dillingham. Randall surveying the D. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Heat trail by 12. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware for 3. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Dillingham with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Now Adebayo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 23 points for Bam Adebayo. And here's Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Rozier defending. Gobert with a screen on Jaquez. Such a wide open look. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud. It's time for t-shirts. Who wants a t-shirt?
A different look for Miami. Powell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Tyler Hero in for Terry Rozier. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Let's go.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Conley dishes to Randle. McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
3.
And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So it's the Timberwolves now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randle down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Back to Hero. Powell outside. Wiggins outside. From 20 feet out. Gobert there for the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. Now McDaniel knocks down the three.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Outside Hero. Here's Wiggins from outside. It misses. Edwards inside. Powell's there. Powell there for the rebound. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat, trailing by 13. Conley against Hero. Big time move inside.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Edwards against Powell.
excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Powell outside. And he does not hit.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. 5 to shoot. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Edwards.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Hero finishes inside on the nice hit.
From Andrew Wiggins.
13-point lead. Outside Conley. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Edwards. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Powell. Now Hero. Now Powell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.